Hi everybody, this is Momo and we're going to be making a card today. I went ahead and used the straight from the Nest Cricut Cartridge, and I am using one of the trees, and I got one of the shadows and I welded it together using Design Studio. A lot of you guys have been asking me if I have the Gypsy. I don't. I use my Design Studio to do all of my welding and a lot of the things that I do. And what I decided to do is I got an idea from Amber. She's Staying Crafty on YouTube and stayingcrafty.blogspot.com on as far as her blog. And what she does is when she uses her Design Studio or her Gypsy, I'm not sure which one she has, she makes the file available for download. So what I'm gonna do is, with this card, all the things that I did, I'm gonna make them available on my blog. On the same post, I'm gonna put a little link where you guys can download the file if you have Design Studio, so you guys can see what I do, because I'm not really good with like having the camera point at a screen and then showing you guys how to do it. So because I like to be more interactive. So I'm going to make it available for download, and that way you guys just can see what I did. And then if you want to just make it exactly the same way, that's perfectly fine. Or if you want to alter it a little bit, that's fine too. So if you go to my blog, madebymomo.blogspot.com, I'm going to have the link to download this exact same image for the card base. And I just made a little layering feature for the inside, and I did the hide contour on all of the leaves. And this is just so you can do some writing on the inside of the card. So I made a whole file where it has all the cuts that I made. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is my card base, and I just went ahead and folded it in half. And I'm just going to go ahead and actually adhere my inside layer down. Here we go. It's just because I'm using a really dark card base this time. So I like to put like a little bit of a lighter color in case, you know, you want to write a sentiment on the inside. So, and it also makes the card a little sturdier than just having one sheet of the cardstock. And then what I did was I cut out the regular tree, and I cut out the layer twice. And that's because I'm going to adhere one straight onto the tree and then one on pop dots to give it a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to do this one with my Scotch Quick Dry. Okay, so I went ahead and did my Scotch Quick Dry, and I'm just lining this up. I have adhesive everywhere now. There we go. And then for all this extra adhesive that I got everywhere, just going to use my little adhesive remover. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to get this piece, and I'm going to put some pop dots on the back of it. Okay, so we've got our pop dots on the back of this piece, and we're just going to go ahead and adhere this right on top of the other piece, and it just makes it look a little more lifted. And then what I'm gonna do is, very lightly, I'm just gonna get a little sponge dauber, and I got this at Michael's, and I'm just gonna lightly sponge all the way around. So I went ahead and I just sponged it very lightly all the way around. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna get my I'm actually gonna get my gold little gel pen, and I'm just gonna do little dots around the leaves in different places. Okay, so I went ahead and just added some dots all the way around the tree, and what I'm gonna do next is just adhere that right down to my card base. Perfect, so we've got that down, and then I'm going to just get this scrap piece of craft cardstock, and I'm going to stamp using one of the Scrappy Mom stamps that I did a video on last time, and it says "Your Tremendous." And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this right across the top of our little tree here. So I'm just going to get some Scotch Quick Dry. And I'm just going to put it right here across the top. Not trying to be perfect. And then I'm going to get some of this hemp, and I'm going to cut 3 strips of it, or actually I'm just gonna do 2. I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna cut the other side so it's actually 2 separate pieces. And then when you're just doing, a lot of you guys have asked me to do some videos on my bows, but I take a really long time doing bows. It would be like a 20-minute video. But the standing bows, like when it's not wrapped around the card, you just basically, I just go like this, wrap it around 2 of the fingers, so you make 2 little ears, and then just make you know, loop it one around the other, and that's it. And that's for the freestanding ones, the ones that aren't attached to the actual cards. That's what I do for these. So I'm going to go ahead and when I do a bow, this is hemp, so it doesn't really make a difference, but when it's a ribbon bow, I always bump my little bows like a little bit on the side, and it just makes them perfectly round. But on the hemp, it's not really going to make a big difference. So I'm just going to trim this off evenly. And I'm going to put just a small little button, if I can find one small enough, right at the center. So I decided to go for the green color. I'm just kind of keeping in theme with our colors here. And then I'm just going to put this right at the top here. Or, I wonder if I should put it down here. I think I'm going to put it down here. So I'm just going to get another glue dot, and I'm going to roll it up and put it here on the back of this bow. And I am going to put my bow here at the bottom. Okay, so here's our card. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember, I am going to have the file so that you guys can download it if you want to make it exactly the same or alter it a little bit. I'll have it available on my blog so that you guys can use it. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye now.